What's going on, world? You got another episode of Miseducated Opinion. You got your boy TJ here.
What's your boy question mark?
Yeah, question mark. There's a lot of question mark. Man, I swear, man, we be trying to do this show on time. I appreciate this guy patient. I'm not the most tech savvy. I need another computer. Anybody that want to donate to us, I don't care. I know we ain't got that many followers just yet, but I mean anybody.
Support black business.
Support me. Shit.
Yeah.
What's been good with you, bro?
Oh man. You know what stuff been going on?
Go ahead and get to it. We don't have a conversation without a conversation, but go ahead and get to the thing you've been texting me about that you've been.
See, I wasn't even start off. I had totally forgotten about that.
I want you to start it off with that. I want you to go ahead and tell people what you've been harassing me about.
Well, like I told this man on the last episode, that SNL came through, Eddie came through. I knew what it was gonna be like. He did he made like one joke.
What was it about?
I can't even tell you too much. He didn't see it.
Yeah, because I watched the Charlo Harrison fight. Jamel Charlo, that's my dude. I fuck with them twins or whatever. But with that being said, so I recorded the Saturday Night Live. That's for Sunday night. I'm gonna watch that tonight or whatever.
Okay.
But you saying it wasn't good. But then I also asked him because, like I said, we had like an hour conversation in here. I asked the man because he didn't look at the show. He looked at the YouTube. He looked at it on YouTube. So he saw the clips on YouTube or whatever. So I asked him what he said it sucked. So I asked him what. You didn't say it sucked. You said it wasn't good. Nah. So I asked the man, I say, so what did the viewers say for us the comments say? Did anybody agree with him on the comments? But then he say they was forced to laugh.
Yeah, because you got to think about the people that said it.
This is his sanity with the stuff right here. He gonna stand on it so bad that he making up stuff now.
The people were. So they would say stuff like,
before you get into that, I knows I be doing this like, let me get my point across, but I'm gonna do it this.
Okay. So
you mean to tell me that's the only every other episode they laugh naturally, but just for Eddie Murphy, it was a natural laugh. This is a live viewing. They don't do this shit, record it, and then bring people out there. No, they do it in front of the people. So
first of all, let's look at the demographic of the people that really watching SNL. Okay?
It's universal.
It's not
for Eddie Murphy. No.
It's universal for Eddie Murphy.
Okay, because I want to say what I'm saying. Not for Saturday Night Live. We had our conversation about Saturday Night Live last week, but we talking about just for Eddie Murphy. It ain't just white people now. It ain't just black people.
Yeah, you're right.
It
ain't enough for us to still be on the air.
So what I'm saying is, hey, I got my head shaved, y'all. I don't want y'all to think I ain't got my head shaved. It's just I'm cold. So anyway, that was unnecessary.
I mean, Eddie Murphy, I feel like he really lived off the hype. And I'm not knocking at him. It's just he was Eddie Murphy. It's always felt like you just had to laugh. Well, I didn't feel like that. But I feel like people just had to laugh. And it's like, sometimes YouTube comments, people just be overdoing it.
Like you doing right now.
Nah, but it just wasn't. I knew he was, because Eddie couldn't be.
Like this man was literally texting me pictures and all this stuff.
Yeah, because I knew it was going to be watched.
I wasn't even bothering this man. I wasn't harassing him or nothing like that. Like, I told him it's totally unnecessary. He even texted me today talking junk.
I had to say Eddie face from Bowfinger. So you know that shit was bad. I had to use Bowfinger character.
No, I think... I think what it is, I think that you was just so stuck on proving your point that it didn't matter if it was good or not.
I was hoping he was going to do good.
No,
he didn't even do a real monologue.
Is that what you said last week? You said it's going to suck.
I knew it was going to suck.
So for you to say that it was going to suck, that means no matter what it was, you went into it with a negative connotation anyway because you wanted it to be bad.
But no, I wanted it to be good, but I knew it was going to happen.
But first of all, I haven't watched it yet.
First of all, Eddie went to in front of SNL. It's safe there. He's safe.
Yeah.
They're not going to, even if they do want to boo, they're not going to boo. It's SNL. So it's like, and then like I said, he really didn't do anything. He just did his old characters, like the old stuff, people that you remember. And then half his monologue was other people.
So did you just watch the monologue or you watched
skits? I watched monologue and I watched, because he had like 6 skits. I probably watched maybe 3. Because they were like characters that he redid and it was, Eddie couldn't be Eddie. And it was just Eddie. Like he couldn't even when he did the Velvet Jones. It's like he had
Don't tell me, bro. I ain't watched it yet. Don't tell me.
He had to be saved. It's like he got to be saved.
Don't tell me that.
It was nothing to make Eddie's an edgy. Well, he was, but he still could be that comic. So it was safe.
I think what it is. I think you just.
You know what kind of? It was a Sinbad. It was Sinbad. And Sinbad is great.
No, one thing I do agree. Eddie has said that if the old Eddie could talk to the new Eddie, he would tell to clean it up some.
That nigga's lying.
Let me tell you why. Because he's older now.
Yeah, that's because he's older now, and
he got
the audience has changed.
Exactly.
The audience changed.
They asked him. He said, "So, what do you think the old Eddie would say?" He said, "The old Eddie would say, fuck you."
And know the old Eddie would be? The old Eddie would be. Oh, well, yeah, the old Eddie, yeah, definitely would say, "Fuck you, nigga."
Yeah,
I gotta get this.
But that's just like now. If the Caleb now can go back and tell the teenage Caleb something, do you think the teenage Caleb?
Teenage Caleb and we're not different than Eddie. Eddie's you talking about edgy comic versus calm down.
No. What I'm saying though is like, for your understanding, like if I was go back and tell myself something like, no, I got to see it to believe it. Now I wouldn't tell myself fuck me, but I was like, I don't believe you. I can prove my own point. So I'm just saying, like, when you go back, like if that was a such thing where you can go back and tell yourself something, most young folk, that's what I'm saying. Like Eddie was on top of the world at that time. So what the fuck can you tell me, bro? I'm on top of the world. I can do what I want. So that's what he was saying. He would want. Now he said if he would like to do cleaner stuff, not just cleaner stuff, because he's older. He's older. But he's saying if he's go back to the old Eddie something, he said the old Eddie would be like, fuck you. Same thing. Remember he did the whole thing when Bill Cosby called him and he said Richard Pryor said tell him to suck my dick.
That was funny.
But you just said Delirious and Raw wasn't funny last week.
It wasn't, but that was funny because my boy Richard Pryor.
That part was funny.
Richard Pryor was funny when he tell him to suck my dick.
But this was Eddie telling this was
Richard
Eddie
funny, bro.
This was Eddie telling the joke. Eddie could have made all that
but
up.
Richard Pryor,
but Eddie could have made all that.
That really happened though.
I'm not saying it didn't. I'm saying, but Eddie could have made that up. So Eddie made a joke that made you laugh.
But it was funny because Richard said tell him to suck.
And then think about that conversation there. They could have been like, okay, he said this, and they had a whole dialogue. And at the end of the conversation, he said, "Man, tell niggas suck my dick."
But you got to think about Eddie. Richard Pryor looked up to Bill. That was his main inspirations. Yeah. But he ended up birthing people like Eddie.
And you know when Richard Pryor first came out, you know who he was doing comedy like?
Bill Cosby.
Okay, then he was doing clean comedy.
Exactly, and he became himself. That's what I'm saying. But he still was a major influence, and he really did the same style of. He was just a raw version of Bill Cosby. That's really what he was.
I agree with that.
Because Bill, he did the same type of jokes.
I agree with
the
that.
family jokes. He just was a raw ass version.
I agree with that.
And that created this whole raw generation.
I agree with that.
I give him that. The raw generation had the raw shit.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying, like, Eddie Murphy told a joke that you laughed at, that you said wasn't funny last week.
Oh my God, I could give a nigga a joke.
Okay.
You didn't say that joke last week.
No, because we didn't go on no.
That shit was kind of funny.
We wasn't talking. Well, I can talk when he talking about it. Give me half when he talking about if he bring a female over here and all types of stuff here, or I got a sandwich, or no, he's I got ice cream. Then he talking about their mom make the sandwich or whatever and all this stuff like here. He wanted a Big Mac or something like that. Yeah, I know the jokes, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's talking about the whole Rocky thing with the Italians and all this stuff here. Yeah.
That shit.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like I'm not just a nigga saying that I watched the show. That's all I'm saying.
I remember them jokes too.
Do you really?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. I don't think you really do.
I don't remember that much. Cause I remember the Italians. That's when he was talking about it. He was making like how they was talking.
Cause they thought it was tough after watching Rocky.
Yeah.
I
mean, I guess in that era, but see, I don't know.
What I'm saying is, I know the jokes. That's all I'm saying. I know the jokes.
No, I give it to you. You were actually a real Eddie Murphy fan.
I am.
I just said like I was disappointed. He was like Kobe coming back. Like Kobe, they want you gone, but you still trying to jack up these shots. Kobe, we don't want you here no more. You did your thing. It's over. Like Eddie, and he's not saying Eddie like that. I'm just saying Eddie. I just feel like that shit was whack. Like I wish he'd have really went up there and did comedy and like did like. But Dave Chappelle is eating off that shit.
No. I would. Oh, sad. No, he's not.
No, eating off that type of comedy. He's been edgy.
But listen. You look. You want Eddie to get up there and tell jokes. It's a skit show. They do skits. So you want
jokes too.
So you want him to say. Damn what y'all usually do.
He didn't do a skit.
I'm saying, damn what y'all usually do. So you just said he was in some skits.
I'm talking about when he first monologue. He said one joke about Bill Cosby.
I'm saying you want him to say, damn what y'all usually do. I'm gonna use this right here to do my stand-up show.
Yeah, if you're coming back to do stand-up. This is what supposedly do. But Eddie, when everybody comes there, if their comedians come, when Chris Rock did his monologue, it was jokes.
Everybody get up there and tell, like, you might not laugh some of the joke, but they do jokes up there. So what I'm saying is they got white people go up there, like white. What's the chick name that did it last week? That she played Scarlett Johansson. She did her monologue. She told jokes.
No, what I'm saying.
Did you laugh at her? Did you watch it?
I'm not watching it.
Okay, what I'm saying. What I'm saying.
Scarlett Johansson.
What I'm saying. I know some people that like love her. I'm not speaking on no
names.
No,
I used to have a career like.
I wasn't even talking about you. I was talking about somebody else. They like, man.
Really?
Yeah, seriously. Somebody man you both know. Okay, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, well,
really?
Yeah, he love her. He love her to death. Like that's the icing on his cake.
You know who dope? I think the dopest one, the one that played Harley Quinn.
Who is that?
I think
you talking about the
Robbie,
cartoon or
Margaret
the TV
Robbie?
show?
She was in Margaret.
The one
She was in Wolf of Wall
Play?
Street. Yeah, that one.
Oh,
And she dope.
oh.
She's like Jamie Presley too. That's crazy. It looks like
honestly,
you remember that show? Ed, what's that shit called? Ed
Eddie.
No, not that. It was called. Damn, I can't remember.
Malcolm and Eddie. Them on 2 Ed.
My name is Earl.
My name.
His girlfriend. Well, the black dude's girlfriend on the show.
I never seen that show. I don't think I have. Is that the white dude that used to come on Fox or something like that?
He used to come on some channel. He was like his.
But I'm saying, but the dude,
Yeah.
I think I remember seeing like commercials, but I never gave it an opportunity. It might have been good. I just never watched it.
I've seen a couple episodes. I used to be in love with Jamie Presley.
That's her name.
No, that's the girl who her and Margaret Robinson look just like Robin. They look just alike.
Oh, I honestly,
So I kind of crazy. How
I saw Suicide Squad, but I didn't too.
Yeah, it was straight.
No. I'm saying like for her, like I didn't look at like I was more so just watching the movie. I wasn't looking like okay, well this is a female that's attractive. No, not even being funny. Like
because you don't like white girls at all.
No, it had nothing. Look, no, I didn't say that. I said there are some white females out there attractive, and I give them credit. When I was watching it.
Well, I wasn't looking at that either.
I said what I said for. I didn't say I don't like white women. I just said I don't think I can date a white woman. I don't see how that can happen or whatever. I don't know how that would present itself. But I never said I wouldn't date a white woman. I mean, I didn't think white women attractive. Like no.
Her and Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence looked good too.
Nah. What's the old girl name that played in Speed?
Oh yeah. Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock. Now Sandra Bullock is the only white girl.
She's cute.
That is the only white girl that I would step to. No questions asked. Ever since she did Speed, man.
That was
and
like,
she did
what
the
year?
and she did the crying scene like I don't think I didn't like she did what she did the Blind Side. I was like, damn, shawty.
Why? And then she had a black man. Shout out to him, bro.
Like, she had a white dude in there. She had a black son.
No, she had a black man. The old boy from Moonlight was like they was kind of like involved. It was involved sexually.
She had a white husband though. He was with a white family.
He died, and she slept with black men.
Well, that lets you know how much I don't remember that movie.
Yeah.
If that's true, I honestly don't remember. I just know she went it like. I didn't like the fact that the dude had to have a white savior, even though it's supposedly say based on a true story. Like
you talking what show?
The Blind Side. It was a movie.
Oh, The Blind Side. I thought you talking about the Bird Box.
No.
That's why I was like, oh nigga, don't get me started on that fucking movie, bro. I hated that movie.
Yeah, okay,
bro. I hate it, bro.
And I was upset that she did that.
He's such a weird. I forgot what he said.
But you know he's a real NFL player though. He made to the league.
But even he said he didn't agree with how they portrayed him in the movie.
Cause they made him.
They made like a big doofus.
They made him real docile.
Yeah, bro, real docile.
Yeah.
Remember he was.
Yeah, if y'all see me looking up, my bad. If y'all see me looking up, I'm an Eagles fan. The game on. I didn't jump on the bandwagon. I had to prove it to him just a little while ago. He wasn't challenging me on it, but I had to show him like I do this. But go ahead though. My bad.
Nah, what's that shit where he had took a test and it's about personality, and his personality is like he likes to save people and he'll put himself before each other. And he wouldn't hurt them. It was just like he was a big bitch. And I thought we were a family. What you mean you thought you was? Nigga, you the biggest black thing in
I'm getting text messages about the game. I'm sorry, but go ahead.
Nah, I don't know, bro.
The nigga, they made him real docile in the movie. I don't like movies where a guy has to have a white savior. That was my only gripe with Django. He had a white savior.
Yeah, but it kind of made sense though. But in that era, I give him a pass. He wasn't finna do it by himself.
I don't give passes. I don't
Come on,
like
in that movie.
I don't like movies like that.
How far you think he would have got by himself?
It's a fictional movie, so we don't know.
Yeah, but I'm saying, if
it's a fiction,
we're gonna put it to real life event, real life.
But it
wasn't. How far you think he got?
But we can. But listen, it was a fictional movie. He killed all the white people and got away with it. How much is real was that? Like what I'm saying is, if it's a fictional movie, we don't need the white man.
He could have killed the whole planet if you know how to shoot. You gotta think about it. If he knew how to use his gun and stuff, and they were spaced out like that.
I'm saying if it's a fictional movie, let's keep it fictional. We don't need a white person.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying. If we're gonna do fiction,
it made sense. Because it would have made sense if he just go in there and start killing. Then it's like
it didn't make sense that he got away with it.
It could have happened.
But it didn't make sense.
I feel like it could have happened and that would have happened.
So it could have happened.
Bad motherfucker.
It could have happened that he could have did it by himself. Then
it was a bad motherfucker.
It could have happened that he did it by himself.
He wouldn't got out up in them white folks areas like that.
But I'm saying, so
he only killed one plantation, and then it wasn't like he killed them all. It was kind of like everybody was kind of killing each other.
No, he killed a lot of white folks,
and that's great.
And like I said, I think Django was. I don't promote killing white folks.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I mean,
but
like they say, it's fictional movie, right?
Yeah, I mean
exactly.
But
so it's not like he's going out and kill a real white. But you know what? Hold on, bro.
Saying is,
back in them days, I do promote that shit. Yes, if you was fuck slavery, I do promote the killing of white people during that time.
What about the abolitionists though? Do you promote killing those? Those were white people that helped.
Right, I say every white person.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, I don't promote killing nobody unless
they killed your ancestors.
Unless it's necessary.
They killed your ancestors. And it wasn't necessary.
But we talking about a fictional movie.
Oh, now we talking about a fictional movie.
I've been said we talking about a fictional
movie. I was
talking
about real shit. You was like, I promote killing white people.
No, because you said,
but it's like, oh, well, you talking about a fictional movie again?
Because I want to stay on the movie.
So okay,
because what I'm saying is, I didn't like the fact he had a white savior.
Okay.
And then you want to go back to the whole ancestry thing or whatever. Like, of course, I feel like they should have did that, but I mean, they did. I ain't gonna say they didn't. The stories that are told don't talk about situations where them ships didn't make it over here, or them plantations didn't survive because you had some rowdy niggas. Those are stories are not told in books or whatever. Those are stories like I don't even know if they exist. You know what I'm saying? But it had to be.
They do. That's stories told.
No.
I'm sorry.
No, but they once again they had to go to the white people to get validation to go back.
It wasn't no validation. They just needed.
They had to go to court.
I mean,
they had to go to court.
They got the power.
What I'm saying is like stories where once again it's a white superhero. He had a white lawyer. So once again,
is that really a white savior movie?
Yes, you had to get a white lawyer.
That situation, it made sense. That's not.
I get what you're saying about making sense, but once in my eyes. So now that excludes what you're saying because I'm saying in my eyes. I'm saying like where I'm gonna start. I'm gonna stop because they could have had a movie where they revolted. Either they tried to get back and didn't get back, or they made it back without no white people involved. That's what I'm saying. All movies like that is always some type of white person to come to help out. And who are the directors and makers of these movies?
More likely white men.
Okay, then. So they got to make themselves, or we're the bad and good guy.
We're
not just bad. Give me a movie where they did, and I'm not saying it doesn't exist. Maybe it's something I don't remember. Maybe it's something I haven't seen. But give me a movie where they make themselves strictly the bad guy.
Probably more blaxploitation. The blaxploitation movies, they were the bad guys.
Those were us. I'm saying, give me a movie. You know what? You're right. You're right. Blaxploitation. Okay, so I give you that. But give me a slavery movie because that's what I was focusing on.
Slavery. I mean,
give me a slavery movie where they were strictly the bad guy.
I don't know. I never seen Birth of a Nation, but I seem like that would be the closest story.
Nah. He had a white man teach him.
But you got to think about 12 years a slave. Solomon talked to that white guy to get him free because he was able to do that.
And who?
But do you think that's a white savior? I don't think that's a white savior.
I do.
Nah, I don't. I actually think that's the least he could fucking do.
Some people say that's not even the accurate story of how that happened, though.
I mean,
I'm just saying, like,
that he was a slave.
But what I'm saying though, what was that Brad Pitt that was a slave? I mean,
definitely not a white man.
No. He was
like he did some
indentured servant. He had an indentured servant or whatever. He wasn't a slave. I mean, he got the letter to the people, or whatever. Once again, I'm saying, give me a movie where it's like, we did this by ourselves. Is that really white slavery? I mean, is that white savior though? Yeah, in my mind, like they always some white person to help out. Why?
But this is the same man that want to save all. This is the same man that said all lives matter.
But then when they give us a movie about us when we're the bad guy, like we're strictly the bad guy.
That's because we're in their movie. So what you expect?
I'm
just saying if they're the writers and the directors of these movies, of course they're gonna make you the bad guy. They're not gonna make you the good guy.
That's all. You know what I'm saying? But they always
make sure in black movies we should make. That's how we do it. If they want to be they should just like they want us to be thugs, they could be devils. You didn't think I was gonna go there? Yeah, I'm talking about you, Yaku. Maybe I'm too close. But
I was saying where you was going with that.
No, I ain't going.
And I was saying if anybody out there knew you was going with that, so I was giving them opportunity. What's his name? Big Poppy. Our first comment guy.
Shout out to you, bro.
Hey, let me know.
You actually was wrong, and I was right. But hey, shout out to you.
Tell him how he was wrong. Dive into what he said.
Because you was talking about that Trayvon Martin shit bullshit.
Go ahead, tell him what he said.
I don't remember exactly what he said. He was talking about Trayvon.
Give them a narrative of what he said then.
I don't know. I gotta look at my phone.
What he said. He said that Trayvon Martin was almost at home and he went back to George Zimmerman to see why he was following him or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then George Zimmerman was yelling, helping all this type of stuff here. So was that inaccurate? He said he was almost at home that he went back to see why you follow me, bro. Is that inaccurate?
You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. This right now, I'm high, so I don't know. I don't think that happened though, right?
My thing is, I'm not saying that did or didn't happen.
I thought
my thing is the dispatcher told you don't follow him, don't go see what's up with him. You got out your vehicle,
so he did
to approach him or whatever.
But he had to shoot him though.
So my thing is, I'm not saying that he's wrong or right about that situation, but something led up to this man, that young man, that kid. You know what I'm saying? If your situation, if your story is correct, something led up to this kid double back into this guy like, bro, why you following me, bro? Why you fucking with me?
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying.
So if we gonna tell that story, Big Papi, you know what I'm saying? Tell the story of when the dispatcher told him don't get out of his car and he did it anyway. Don't follow him. He did it anyway. Don't approach him. He did it anyway. Those are facts. Now I'm not saying what you're saying is not. But I'm not gonna disrespect, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Big Papi, but you Lil Papi for that one, man. You wrong, bro.
I'm not saying you're inaccurate with what you're saying, but you know what I'm saying? Like, let's tell the whole story. And then he said the thing about Michael. He said Michael Vick was charged with racketeering.
Yeah.
And he said my disagreement with you there, bro. You said Michael Vick was charged with racketeering. That's why the folks out to him. Peter is not out to Michael Vick for racketeering. Peter's out to Michael Vick for cruelty to animals. Ain't no banks out to Michael Vick right now. It's these animal lovers. Those are people that are protesting Michael Vick. Those are people outside of facilities saying don't give him a chance. I haven't seen a situation where a bank owner was out there like, nah, don't give this guy a chance. So I don't know the actual charges that he was charged with. You put that up and it was something different. But my thing is, no banks, no government no government sanctioned organization is out the Vic. It's animal lovers. That's my thing. So if we're gonna tell the whole story again, Big Papi, you know, so I appreciate you, bro, but I just feel I feel like you're a little. I feel like you're a little off.
Well, we don't know what he is because Big Papi.
I'm not saying what he's saying is wrong.
To you, Big Papi,
I don't feel like he's telling the whole story.
Nah, man.
He's telling the story that validates what he's trying to prove.
Mm-hmm.
But if we're gonna do that, like I always tell you, if we're gonna do the thing, let's tell the whole story.
Mm-hmm. But shout out to Michael Vick, man. He ain't did shit wrong, bro.
Yeah.
I got a $2 fight right now.
He
I'm money on this red nose pit that I got.
This nigga high,
He's trying to buy dog. Hey, shout out to Michael
Usually
Vick.
talking about
hey,
food.
It's called we the Vick squad. You know what I'm saying? My dogs is killers, man.
Oh, okay. Now, what do you think about when Michael Vick told Kaepernick he need to cut his hair and conform?
Hey, man, that nigga said, nigga, you see what these white folks did to me? You better cut that shit. You know what I'm saying? You want to play football.
So you
right?
feel like Michael Vick had been neutered to make that statement?
Man, hell yeah, they cut his dick off.
Okay.
They cut his balls off.
Okay.
Yeah, they cut it. He had to.
He had to.
Yeah, they had to.
Well, had to. I don't know about the.
He could have said fuck all that shit and just said
and disappeared.
But he probably so used to that and he probably said fuck it.
And I'm saying, especially
he worked hard for this.
My thing is like, okay, because he has a microphone in front of his face now, so he could have took the situation where he once he got done playing, is like, you know what, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But he has. I think he would.
He got family, man.
I think.
Because they were trying to destroy the man. They were trying to have
I agree. I think he ain't. I think he on with Fox. I don't think it's ESPN. I think it's Fox. But what I'm saying is though, like, he didn't have to. He could have just disappeared after that there. You know what I'm saying? But and I'm not knocking, like you said, he got a family. I'm not knocking nothing he doing, but just to say he had to. No, he didn't have to. Even when he made that comment, he didn't have to make that comment. He could have said, you know what, I disagree. Man, just put your drink right here, bro. You good, bro?
Oh, we don't support Burger King, bro.
I did the other day.
Hey man, we support black business, bro. I don't know what Burger King it is.
Who the shirt is you got on?
Oh shit. Well, they can't see the name.
I'm asking you.
Hey, I'm an avatar. This is the water avatar. I'm a water bender. This is actually not, but I like Avatar. So go ahead, man.
I'm just saying, like, have you seen the you threw me off with it, but have you seen the what's the bro name? He had the thing on Netflix when it was talking about if you want Killer Mike. I don't know why I can't think of his name.
Killer Mike.
But Killer Mike. When he had a Netflix special, it's like he tried to show what he tried to do straight black business. It's not. It's impossible in America.
But you know what?
It's impossible in America. That chair you sitting in, that microphone you on, that shirt you got on.
I already know it's possible.
Probably the underwear you got on.
I already know it's possible.
Okay, I'm just saying. I gotta say something. You say you supporting black business. It's like, no, I would say I don't support business that has a that doesn't shine the light on or speaks negatively.
Hey, that's why you.
So because you might have a company like that tap dances the line. You might have a company that says, no, I don't support none of that. Or you have, but if you got some companies that like, if you look at their history, they support racism. I would say I don't support those businesses. But just to say I don't support a business because they're white owned, I disagree with that.
Oh, what? You disagree, bro?
Yeah.
I support black business. I said what I say.
I didn't say I didn't.
Hey, that's what I said.
I never said I didn't
That's
support
what I
black
never
businesses.
said that. I said that. You said that. You said what you said. I said what I said. I support black business. So you don't know the name of this shit. You don't know the name of this shit.
I know that's a Rode microphone.
Well, that's you. That's you support white business. That's you support.
Straight.
See,
That's
I ain't
not
saying
straight.
shit. You ain't getting nothing out of me.
Hold on, what shoes you got on again?
You gotta find out. I'm not saying nothing.
Okay.
I support black business. So if you're not a black business, I am not supporting your shit. I'm not gonna give you no shout outs.
What you just drinking? You spoke.
I was drinking some drink.
You spoke their name though.
Soft drink. I was just called a soft drink.
Is that what you said?
Oh, I should. Yeah. Well, I know.
One thing about it though, because you always say pull up recording.
No, we can say I said the name, but I forgot.
Yeah. Oh, you forgot.
I forgot.
Okay.
I support black business.
Okay.
So if it ain't a black business, at least I see a black owner.
Listen, I agree with that. I'm not.
It's gonna be hard.
I'm not
shit. I might slip up sometimes.
I'm not
say
disagreeing
words.
with supporting black business. I do support black business, but I'm just saying, like, don't make it seem like that's the only thing you rock with.
It is. I mean, of course, I gotta go to other business. So if I had my choice and I could just go to all black business, I would do that.
But you don't do it though.
That's because there's nothing around.
So you don't support.
That mean I gotta get in my free promo.
You did already though.
Yeah, but you
the
don't keep bringing it up.
You got this shirt on right now.
You don't want to talk. I'm not talking about it.
I got my family shirt on.
That's what I'm saying. But still, that's still black.
That's family
foundation. This ain't black. So I'm not gonna sit there and say, hey, this is who it's from.
No, but okay.
I got another shirt on that says biggest day. Who this is from? Who made this shirt? Who the brand of this shirt? But I'm not gonna take it. I mean, you see the color scheme. You gonna know.
Honestly, I want to let y'all know, man. This man has been argumentative all day since he came through the door because it all started with the Eddie Murphy thing. So all this week here, like this dude's gonna be against me. So like, trust me, we good. We ain't beefing nothing like that. This the vibe he on this week. I accept it. I accept it. I think what it was, he went back and watched last week's show.
Or what?
And he felt like I probably got the best of him.
No.
And now he trying to win. So you got it, bro.
That's why I win. I told you. I told you how everything's gonna be. I told you everything was gonna be straight. I said it was gonna be whack. I didn't say it was whack.
You haven't proven that it was whack though.
Watch it. When you watch it, I feel like only reason why you might laugh because it reminds you of.
And I think the only reason I
like Eddie.
I think the only reason you didn't want to laugh. I think the only reason you didn't want to laugh is because of what you said last week.
I laughed at the Mr. Robinson skit.
So you
I didn't
did
laugh.
So remember I told you about the Mr. Robinson skit?
It was not. It was like.
So what you laughing at? You laughing at shit that ain't funny
though. It was just like.
So you laugh at unfunny shit now?
No, because you ever seen something that you like? Oh, that shit could get a giggle out of you.
So now you giggle. Did you laugh or giggle?
I giggled.
Okay.
I giggled, bro.
I'm always.
I didn't laugh.
One thing about I'm always keep giving you the opportunity to correct what you saying or backtrack. One thing.
No, I don't backtrack.
I'm always gonna give you the opportunity. But one thing about it, I want you to know when you backtrack or recount your statement or redo your statement or whatever you want to call it or whatever. I want you to know. I know if I address it or don't address it. I want you to know that I know.
Just because
I want you to keep messing up.
No, because
the people out here know.
Up.
The people out here know.
I didn't. You acting like I thought it was funny. If it was funny, I would say it was funny.
But you just said you laugh at the Mr. Robinson skit.
I mean, it's a comedic skit. Isn't the purpose of the skit for you to laugh?
Exactly.
So if you should get some kind, even if it's a laugh. I know you see shit where you just getting a real laugh, but you're like,
okay, then. So that go back to what I was saying last week about Saturday Night Live. I said all the shit ain't funny, but some of it is. But
I'm not. I wasn't watching. I was watching Eddie's skits. I don't give a fuck about SNL.
I understand.
And I was watching him, and I know
because you don't support.
No. It ain't that. It's just because I didn't think it's gonna be funny because Eddie can't be Eddie. He ain't got to be like raw edgy. He can still be. He can't be Eddie. You tell he wasn't even.
I don't think he's raw edgy no more though. The man been doing kids.
It ain't about that.
Movies.
If you a comedian, you a comedian.
But yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You still gonna be who you are. Like Richard Pryor was always Richard Pryor. George Carlin, they may have maybe matured. Yeah, he don't say nigga no more, but he's still giving that raw type of comedy.
We just spoke on Richard Pryor before he became.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Even Chris Rock,
he did clean
Chris
comedy.
Rock did change up his style.
He did clean comedy.
Who?
Richard Pryor.
He did.
And then
but when he started doing his comedy, he been doing it until he died.
Let me do my own thing. No, when he got older, Richard Pryor cleaned up his act because he started doing movies and all that stuff there. He stopped doing stand up. And then, you know what I'm saying, when he became wheelchair bound, you know, so he would come on shows. I felt like that was just a disgrace. I didn't want to see him like that.
That's what I'm saying. See,
I didn't want to see him like that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying like the way he acted, because I don't know him personally. So all we can do is assume how he acted. We assume that he's like just a gutter, raw dude or whatever. But I think the older he got, it kind of like.
Well, yeah, because
Hell, you can look at Bill Cosby. I think Bill Cosby went the opposite way. Because Bill Cosby got the fuck you attitude now. He don't. He
but
might
Bill
not
Cosby comedy was pretty much the same. Like
I'm talking about where he at now. His state of mind now. Because he don't got older. He's like, man, fuck
I'm talking about in comedy sense.
Okay.
And I'm saying that I feel like Eddie can still be a comedian, bro. You still don't lose the fact you ain't got to be raw and edgy, but you Eddie, bro.
Okay, let me give you a good example. Somebody changed their style, and they was comedian, they was funny, and they changed it up for religious reasons. Chris Tucker.
But you still a comedian.
Yes.
So you still gotta know how to make people laugh.
Was he funny in his last stand up?
You know what? I never only seen one.
It wasn't
Chris
funny.
Tucker stand up, and I don't consider him a comedian.
And he said that he changed his style up because his church pressured him.
Yeah.
So he stopped the raw and edgy and just did clean comedy.
Okay, but the thing is, you still want to be funny.
But it wasn't funny.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it was like Chris Tucker, has he did enough for you to really be like, okay, he was a good comedian? Only thing I know him from is Def Comedy Jam. Does he even have a special?
Yeah, I just told you about a special. You talking about before?
No,
before,
now.
Before.
I was talking about before. What was his special?
I don't recall.
That's what I'm saying. At least Jamie Foxx got a special. Like
before he blew up.
Yeah, I Need Security.
I don't.
That was during his Jamie Foxx. He wasn't blown. He wasn't nowhere. He wasn't Jamie. Well, he kind of fizzled out, but he wasn't Jamie Foxx. He was still kind of like.
I'm not saying he didn't.
So that's what I'm saying. You got.
Is that when he played the piano stage and all that
stuff?
Yeah,
I Need Security. I think he had one more after that. Yeah, I never thought Jamie Foxx was the funniest. I think he's a better comedic actor than he is a stand-up. Not everybody's good at stand-up.
I think he's a raw talent with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he can't sit in. Because you remember
he did.
He can't be funny.
He did a roast. It was a roast of somebody.
That dude does something.
Oh my God, he destroyed him.
That's what I'm saying. He can be funny.
I think that's his. I think he's a natural type.
Oh
of funny.
yeah. He's a
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But he's like.
But what I'm saying is like, with Eddie is like he hasn't did stand up in so long.
Exactly. So I started.
So no, but I remember I told you I was watching the Joe Rogan thing and Charlie Murphy was saying like if you have been doing it in a while, you have to get your feet wet. So he's gonna do small crowds, controlled crowds or whatever.
He ain't doing no damn crowd.
Listen, he gonna do. It's gonna be small though. It's gonna be something where you can't bring your cameras or nothing like that. It's gonna be so set up where it's a safe environment for him to get his feet wet, to get back comfortable doing.
And what he doing this for?
And then he got a Netflix special he gonna do. A Netflix special.
Boy, that was. I'm finna be let that shit be whack. Oh,
you already said it. You said he got Jewish writers.
It's gonna be whack. Yeah, it's gonna be Jewish writers.
Where did you get? Let me ask you a question. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Because
that's what them niggas in Hollywood do. When they start getting that money,
Chris Rock got Jewish.
Yeah, of course, Chris Rock got Jewish writers on his. But
you still find it funny though.
That his last shit wasn't funny. Because
but he the GOAT, right? He the GOAT, right?
Oh, I think he the GOAT because he.
But he got Jewish writers.
He got better. He got quite. I feel like he got at least good 3 to 4 stand-ups funny. Bro, I'm never scared it's funny.
I say this
Bigger
here.
Black is funny.
I say this here. I'm not saying it's not funny, but I just don't feel like it's Eddie Murphy funny.
Nigga, oh my God. Eddie Murphy shit was not funny, bro. The shit was not funny,
The world agrees with me. The world agrees with me.
Oh my God, bro. Eddie Murphy
the world agrees
Chris
with
Rock
me.
It's fucking funnier, bro.
I didn't say Chris Rock wasn't funny.
Chris Rock had, what's the one?
I never said Chris
Rock.
I never said Chris Rock wasn't funny. He got about 3 or 4. He got about 3 or 4.
Come on, what?
I never
Chris Rock is the GOAT, bro.
Oh, it's not really.
Yes, bro. He got 4 good specials. How many niggas got 4 good specials, bro?
I didn't say.
How many niggas got 2 good specials? Oh, besides Eddie Murphy. How many niggas got 2, 3 given specials?
I didn't say that his. I don't think his stand up is like classic though. Eddie got classic shit.
The nigga versus the African Americans.
Eddie got classic. Huge. Eddie got classic shit. Chris Rock got funny shit. It's a difference. It's a difference.
What's Eddie Murphy classic shit?
Like you look at
what is Eddie Murphy classic?
Raw and Delirious. And the reason you say why because you got to think about the way times are now and the way times are then. Like we didn't have all this social media stuff.
Did Chris Rock make CB4?
Is that really what we're talking about?
Bro, CB4 was fucking funny, bro.
Is that what we're talking about?
Bro.
Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah. Come on.
Nobody says all-time classic movie. I remember is CB4.
He got CB4. He got Pootie Tang. What else he had? Bro, he had a Chris Rock show, bro. So Chris Rock was doing the damn thing.
So okay, let me ask you a question. Is Pootie Tang funny? Is just something entertaining for us watching?
Bro, it's stupid funny,
Is it entertaining just to watch, or is it actually funny? And matter of fact, he wasn't even the main character in Pootie Tang.
Nigga, he had the idea.
Yeah. But okay, you want to do that? You want to go there? Harlem Nights. Fuck with me. Harlem Nights. I'm good.
I think Eddie Murphy is a better comedic actor.
No,
I told you.
You brought,
and he has better quality movies.
You brought up movies though.
Eddie Murphy has way better quality
movies. You brought
movies.
up movies. I wasn't even talking about movies.
But I'm saying Chris Rock is doing all that. Chris Rock is doing movies.
You said
he's starring in movies.
You said
he's got specials.
Give me a movie he did that's funny that he starred in.
I mean, like I said,
no.
I've seen before. That's the funny shit.
Did y'all see his body language has changed?
Because his shit is he's not.
I want you to see how your body language changed.
It's kind of stupid funny.
This is what I want you to do. I want you to do this for me, sir.
No, it's stupid funny.
When you get home, I want you to watch this here, and when you get to that part, I want you to see how your body language.
Because
changed.
I know it's stupid funny.
I just want you to watch how your body language changed. That's all I'm saying. Fuck everything.
Because the movies I know you was like. Boomerang is a better movie. Duh.
Sir. Harlem Nights.
It's a better movie. Duh.
Let me ask you a question.
Nutty Professor.
He went and got all these comedians. Why he didn't go get your boy Chris Rock?
Huh? Chris Rock. Give me a question. Chris Rock is his own. He a big dog.
That is.
He a big dog.
He got Richard Pryor.
I don't think him and Chris Rock work together.
He got Red Fox.
Him and Chris Rock.
I'm asking you a question.
But see, I feel like he could work with Richard Pryor.
Of course he can
work with the people that he worked with. He worked good with Eddie. Chris.
I'm asking you a question. Why he went and got everybody?
Eddie,
okay. You just brought up
life. Two different types of comedians.
Okay, life. Okay, well, Bernie Mac. You know what I'm saying? Why he went and got? Why
you got to think about Chris Rock was a big dog.
Why he didn't go get Eddie Murphy?
Chris Rock was big dog at the time.
He wasn't bigger than Eddie.
He was top. In the 90s he was popping.
He was a top nigga. He's never been bigger than Eddie though.
Eddie's time. Eddie, you got to think about you still going off the 80s and early 90s. That nigga late 90s. And Chris Rock was a big dog.
He's never been bigger than Eddie.
Fuck out of here,
why he didn't go get Eddie?
He don't need Eddie, bro. Chris Rock is on because Chris Rock comedy was stupid. If you look at Chris,
he didn't go get. If you look at Chris, I'm just talking about movies. I already know you're wrong.
I'm trying to tell you because if you look at Chris Rock comedy style of movies, they're not. They're geared towards who? They're
geared towards who?
They're to a younger audience, maybe to a
No.
Yes, they are, bro. I'm gonna say, how you gonna tell me?
Be honest. Who they're geared towards?
Who?
White people.
I think it's stupid if you like that kind of comedy.
I'm white funny.
Man, come on,
you're black funny. I'm white funny. Who said that? Who mouth that came out of?
He said I'm white famous.
Okay.
And that's because he's crossed over. Duh.
So who was his crowd then?
It's more, of course, it's more white now because he crossed over.
When was he ever?
But you act like Eddie Murphy didn't have a big ass white crowd.
I know. When was he ever black funny?
When he first came out, fuck yeah, man.
What you talking about?
He was black. Black people. He was one of the few black comedies that he was the man, bro.
What you talking about? New Jack City? Is that what you want to speak on?
That was that funny movie.
I'm asking. Is that what you're speaking on?
That's not. That's my fun. What you talking about? Movies?
Okay. Are you talking
about? What you talking about?
He used to do the good guy. Good Lord, that's a lot of money. His little skits on Living
Color. I'm saying he did it. And you know he did that. He did that like go get you sucker first.
I'm saying, is that what you speaking on?
I'm just saying he was.
Is this stuff you speaking on?
Bro,
because
he did
I'm trying to give you one.
Man,
we speaking on movies just alone. We speaking on movies just alone. Give me a movie he did bigger than any movie Eddie Murphy did.
That's not the
okay, so give me a stand up he did that's bigger than any Eddie Murphy stand up.
But he got stand up.
But he did stand ups in the 90s and stuff. So Eddie was way ahead of the curve. Give me something he did that's bigger.
The only person that broke his record is Kevin Hart.
Okay, then. So what are you trying to say?
But his shit was so like he had the 90s. Chris Rock had the 90s. He was a black comedian.
But he didn't do.
Yes, he did.
He didn't do shit bigger than Eddie though. He didn't do shit bigger though.
But Eddie just had Eddie. That's why Eddie's the highest paid comedic actor, especially when it came to blacks.
And Chris Rock not though, right?
Chris Rock probably second though.
But I just told you he's not Eddie though.
Yeah, but he's a big dog.
So now you change your narrative. Now you're correcting your comment.
Chris held his own. Chris Rock held his own.
And I think what came out to Eddie, nobody speaks of Chris Rock. Everybody say. Let me tell you how they landed together. They go Red Fox, Flip Wilson, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Martin, Chris Tucker. You fucked up your chance.
I'll give Martin that little hot. Yeah, I'll give Martin.
Chris,
and then Chris Rock.
Let me finish. Chris Tucker, you fucked up your chance. God dang on Cat Williams, you fucked up your chance.
No,
Kevin Hart, it's your turn.
You're missing Kevin
Chris
Hart
because Chris Rock's not in that conversation. He's not in the conversation.
You're tripping.
He's not in that conversation.
Because he was right after Martin.
No.
Because Martin had...
He was actually before Martin.
Nah, he was after Martin.
He was before Martin.
Because Martin was big. Because you got to think about Martin was hoping Def Comedy Jam. He was the host of that. That was the biggest shit.
That was in the mid-90s.
No, that was early 90s. That was early 90s. That was not no mid-90s.
That was the mid-90s. I'm not talking about 97, 98. I'm talking about like 94, 95.
That's what I'm saying.
I literally
Chris Rock wasn't big. Chris Rock first special came out, what, 90...
90 what?
97?
No.
That Bring the Pain? Bring the Pain was like 97.
Pull up Chris Rock specials.
96.
See, he's. I told him like he big for pulling stuff up now.
No, because he be trying to.
I'm trying to say
trying to front
Chris
on
Rock. So
bro.
when New Jack City came out?
The hell I know.
So when did CB4 came out?
That had to probably come out in 92.
Okay, so he had specials.
Nah, but it wasn't. He wasn't.
Because what I'm trying to tell you was it was Martin Chance.
New Jack City came out in 91.
Okay, we talking about his specials though. We talking about his specials.
Oh, you talking about
his specials? I'm telling you, when Eddie Murphy started doing movies, everybody gave the title to Martin after that. Chris Rock I'm not saying Chris Rock wasn't funny, but he was never in that conversation for us being the GOAT.
Yeah, so his shit came out in 96. You got to think about Eddie Murphy, Martin was doing that early 90s.
I'm saying everybody gave the title to Martin next.
Yeah, because he was next. Because he was doing Def Comedy Jam.
Nobody gave it to Chris Rock, but you. Nobody gave it to Chris Rock. And
Def Comedy Jam started in 92, listen, and that's about the right era.
Mark wasn't hosting in 92. He was not hosting in 92. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro. Don't talk about when the show came out and when Mark started hosting.
Bro, who was hosting?
It wasn't Mark.
He was hosting in 93 then.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is nobody gave that title to Chris Rock. And then when Martin was, I ain't gonna say he was fading, but the next comedy for is like Black Funny or Black Famous, it was supposed to be Chris Tucker. But once he started doing all that Rush Hour stuff, it didn't go to him. And then everybody like, okay, now it's Cat Williams. Cat Williams, the next funny guy or whatever. But then Kevin Hart came and took over. I'm just saying, like,
bro, no.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying, you think I'm saying Chris Rock ain't fun, wasn't funny. I'm just saying he's not in the conversation of the GOAT. He's nowhere in that conversation. He's nowhere in that conversation.
Yes,
with you.
No, bro, you're
with
not.
you.
No,
but the facts,
like, how you gonna
you're looking at the facts right now.
How you gonna skip Chris Rock like he didn't have the 90s?
He had his own lane. He had
96. He had 96 to the early 2000s.
Nobody was still
popping. Martin wasn't popping like that though.
When did the TV show go off?
Mark 90, what about 97, 98?
When did the TV show go off?
That's TV show.
And then, because he still had them specials.
Nigga ain't do no special.
Run Tell this and all this.
That shit didn't come out till after 2000.
No, what was his first special?
He had that one where he was like this movie.
He did the little gay shit. He did the little gay shit or whatever, talking about the water dripping off of your body, the sweat dripping off of your body, something like that.
He did Dirty Talk, which was special. That was in the early 90s. His first special was called
what I'm saying, I'm
Crazy or something. And that was like 92.
I'm not saying Chris Rock wasn't funny. I'm just saying he was never in that conversation. That's all I'm saying.
92, dog. 92. His show came on in 92.
What show?
Martin.
Martin came? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm finna stay on that. He got all that shit around that time.
I know he had specials and all this stuff. He put in the work. One thing we not disagreeing on. We're not saying none of these people didn't put in the work. So I don't want nobody to think we saying that. I'm just saying Chris Rock was never in that conversation. And I'm saying he had his own little lane. He even though like if you look at Chris Rock stuff, he did shit that he was telling nigga jokes, but it was in front of white people. That's all I'm saying.
Man,
he did nigga jokes, but it was in front of white people.
Let's see.
And there's nothing wrong.
You so crazy. His first special was in 94.
Okay.
And because he did Talking Dirty After Dark. That was kind of like a special, like a little thing. Mm-hmm. But that was his first special. Okay. Chris Rock special didn't come in the 90s. And that would make sense. Because he was in Do the Right Thing in 1989. Then he did a House Party. Then he Talking Dirty. Then he House Party too. Then Boomerang.
But so crazy. But what you got to think, though.
I feel like after the Bad Boys, because you got to think about it, then he did Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Then he did
Martin was on top for a good little while.
Yeah, from like what?
Little while. Chris Rock Chris Rock was never on top. He was never on top. I know you don't like that shit, but your boy never was on top.
Yes, he was.
That nigga was never on top, bro.
Yeah, he was.
He broke no records. He broke no records. Okay, let me ask you a question. I don't know if you can pull that up. Give me a special because it hurt right here. Give me a special that he did that's bigger than Martin's.
Oh fuck!
I'm asking. I don't know.
Pain.
No, we talking about numbers. We talking about numbers.
Bring the pain.
We talking about
bring
numbers.
The pain, bro. I'm just telling you.
You just making up shit now.
No, he
because
did.
You're hurt. You're
bro,
hurt. I get it. Look.
He did 4 specials.
I swung.
Look.
I didn't say he didn't do special. We talking about numbers. Which was bigger? I get it. Your feelings hurt.
Chris Rock, big numbers are bigger.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, let's see.
I get it, bro. It's okay. It's okay. You good, bro? I understand. I'm not mad at you. Chris Rock is your favorite. There's nothing wrong with saying your favorite. I agree that Richard Pryor is the GOAT, but Eddie's my favorite. So it's just like you got to bow down to something greater than you. I bow down to Richard Pryor,
But Chris Rock was
Eddie
his
Murphy's
man.
my favorite.
Let's see.
Why he wasn't in? Why wasn't he in Hoodlum? I mean, not Hoodlum, but Harlem Nights. Why was
Eddie
he?
Murphy, Chris Rock comedy style is
Why was
different.
he? I just said he in his own lane.
That's what I'm saying. So they don't necessarily.
He does
Eddie
white
might
comedy.
not mesh.
He does white comedy.
This nigga.
He does white comedy. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, whatever, bro.
It's he hurt, y'all.
No, I ain't hurt. I'm just saying.
He hurt.
I ain't hurt.
This is hilarious. We good, bro. We good. I ain't mad at you, bro. Stay the course, bro. Stay the course. Obviously, you think I'm saying Chris Rock not funny. I'm not saying it. He just had his own lane. Just like what's the white comedian you was talking about last week? We were both saying he not funny.
What white comedian?
He got the black wife. So he's trying to prove his point now. So he's doing real research. What's the white comedian?
Gary Owens.
Gary Owens. Okay, Gary Owens is not white funny. I don't even think he black funny. But the point is, he gears his comedy towards black people. So white people like, man, I don't fuck with that nigga. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Like Chris Rock.
Black
is
people
funny.
fuck with Chris Rock, bro.
I'm not saying that. You missing what I'm saying. But that's not what his comedy is geared toward. Or I'm not saying that's what his comedy not geared toward. That's not who embraces his comedy. Who embraces comedy is white people. Nah. And it's cool. It's cool because if you look at these people when they do their big special, there's more problems.
I feel like Chris Rock is definitely.
I'm white fan. Why would you say
he's black comedians? He's definitely
of all time.
Yeah, and he's definitely top 5.
Let me do my list, and I'm not doing my list in any order. Let me make sure: Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Bill Cosby.
You gonna be?
I'm not saying like this is an accurate list. I'm just naming comedians. Let me finish, and then I'm gonna let you do your list. Because of course,
you gotta think about you got you're older, so you got to hear things I didn't get to hear.
But you speak on Richard Pryor though, fluently.
I like Richard.
Okay then, you speak on what did you say? I think you spoke on Flip. I'm not sure if you spoke on Flip.
I don't know about Flip, so I couldn't put him there.
But I've heard. I never heard a stand up of Flip, but I heard a stand up of Red Fox. I heard Bill Cosby. I've seen Eddie. I've seen Martin. But my personal list, I'm not putting it in any order. Richard Pryor, Eddie, Martin.
You just don't like Chris Rock.
Dave Chappelle. And then did I say Martin already?
Yeah, but I mean, Martin would mean your thing, but I feel like I think
those would be my
who
five.
Really did this shit. I feel like Martin. I mean, you gotta put Chris Rock up there because he did movies, he did stand up, he did albums.
We already talking about. We already talking about his movies. That's not what we're talking about.
But it's not about who got him. Is Martin movies really good?
Life is amazing.
Life is amazing. Life is not really a Martin movie though.
Life is amazing.
And I think Eddie and Martin. I think Eddie
is life amazing. Is life amazing?
Because I feel like Eddie helped a lot to do.
They helped each other.
They did, but it's not a Martin movie.
Okay,
but Martin was the lead.
Yeah,
I'm talking about Martin.
They both were the lead.
Nah, but if you seen Martin movies, his movies ain't like that.
They're both the lead.
But have you seen Martin? How many Martin movies have you seen? Because I'm a Martin fan, so I'm
trying to think.
All his movies.
All his movies.
And I'm telling you, that's not a Martin movie.
It is a Martin movie. I think they're both close. You talking about no other comedian?
No, a Martin Starr type of movie.
I'm not the biggest fan of Bad Boys 2, but I give Bad Boys 1. Who made Bad Boys?
That's still a collaborative. Of course he did because he was funny, but that was also in his when he was his popping days. Because they asked him about his co-star.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want. I don't know what he said they wanted him to get, but they didn't want Will Smith. But he chose. So at the time he had the power. So I give him that.
Yeah.
But I mean that still was like an action. I'm talking about like where his
I'm just saying,
comedic style movies.
I started when Will Smith
have you
was
seen
doing
Thin Line Between Love and Hate?
Yeah, it was cool. It wasn't great. It was cool.
Black Knight.
Yeah, that wasn't funny.
That shit was trash.
I agree with that. The little teacher movie, the basketball teacher movie, I don't agree with it. I don't.
I'm saying, what's the joint with Nothing to Lose? I ain't a lot of one with him and Danny DeVito wasn't that bad.
What about the Big Mama thing or whatever? That was
when it first came out. I guess it was cool. Looking back,
a man with a dress on, but I'm just.
I mean, because it was like the Black Miss Doubtfire.
And I'm saying, give me something that Chris Rock did is worth talking about. Period.
I think on My Love My Wife was good. I wasn't really the biggest fan of Top 5.
I think that was bad.
I think I Love My Life was pretty good.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Like none of his movies are good.
You just don't like him. I just realized.
No,
that.
I don't like.
You don't like him. You don't even like his stand up.
I just said he was funny.
You don't like. You don't think it's funny.
I said he was funny.
You don't think it's. I don't think you think it's funny. You don't like nothing by him.
You hurt, bro.
No, because you don't like anything. You don't like anything by him.
You hurt, bro. Do you need some tissue?
No, because you don't like nothing by him.
I just said his stand up was funny. I never said it wasn't funny.
What stand up is funny?
When he did. When he told me the thing. I love black people. I hate niggas.
What stand up is that from?
I don't know the special, but I'm just saying that I remember that one was funny.
That's his most famous joke. That's not. Give me another joke.
I don't know if that was his most famous joke.
Yeah, it is.
If it is, then it is. But I'm just saying.
Give me another joke.
I don't know. I can't tell you too many Martin jokes.
Because I'm trying to tell you.
I can't tell you too many Dave Chappelle jokes. I get it though.
I like Dave Chappelle.
And
I think Dave Chappelle
and him
kind of.
What? He's funnier than Chris Rock.
Nigga, please.
Yes, he is.
Nigga, please.
I know you hate it. You hurt, bro.
No, the fuck he not. He is not funny than Chris. No, he's not. No, he's not.
I honestly feel like
he's not. You see this new shit. I'm talking about his old shit. You know his old shit. I think he's funny, but I was fucking with Dave Chappelle's stand up actually when Dave Chappelle was really appealing to the white audience until his show.
Look, you peeking so much, bro. Like you going. That's how I know you feel hurt. You getting loud.
Oh my bad.
No, it's no problem. I mean, because I want people to understand how hurt you are.
I'm not hurt.
So when y'all see him, it's him peeking. It's not me.
My bad, y'all.
No, it's cool. But I want you to understand that. You know, I know you hurt so bad, bro. Like, cause your feelings hurt and it's cool.
Because you don't like Chris Rock.
And I think that this is the first time that we don't do the show. Where I feel like my personal opinion, I feel like you feel like you're.
No, because you're not.
Let me finish. I feel like you're defeated. I feel like you feel like you're defeated with that.
I don't feel like that at all.
I know, but it appears
that way
to me.
You're not a Chris Rock fan.
I am. I just said he was funny. I never. I even told the people. I'm not saying one time.
But you're not giving him. I give Eddie his props. You're not giving Chris Rock his props. I would give Eddie his props. I would say Eddie. I don't think he's that funny. But I think Eddie's a comedic actor.
I don't think his movies funny. But I tell you this. I think that everybody hates Chris. One of the top shows ever.
I think it's funny too.
But black people. But once again, that really wasn't him.
I give Eddie his props. You're not trying to give Chris Rock. You really just skipped over Chris Rock. Like,
how did I do that?
How the fuck
I said he's
go
like number
after
6 and number
Martin
7.
And you say the who? Who you said was after Martin?
I didn't put it. I didn't put it in no order. I didn't put it in no order.
Yes, you did.
You talking about Forrest when I think
you said Red Fox, Flippers. You said Eddie Murphy.
You talking about when
you said Richard Pryor. You said Eddie Murphy.
You talking about who had the title?
You said Martin, and then you said who else?
Who had the title?
Who was after Martin?
I said everybody said Chris Tucker fucked up his opportunity. You even agree with it. You even agree with that though.
Who was after that?
And I think Cat Williams fucked up his opportunity.
When did Cat Williams come out?
Like the early 2000s. The early 2000s.
Nah, I would say later than that.
No, because
he was not. He came out after I was.
The
early 2000s. Was it really?
Yeah, it was the early 2000s. He had specials and all this. He had a lot of specials.
But it was closer to 2010.
But he always did goofy shit to fuck it up.
It was like 07. I would probably say like 07.
When did when did that second whatchamacallit came out? Because he had special before then.
But I'm talking about when he
that's when
Pimp Chronicle special.
That's when he took on that pimp persona. But he had special before.
But no, I'm saying that Pimp Chronicle. That's when they put him on the map. That was HBO special was put him on the map. And that was like 2007.
You might pull it up.
So from Martin, let's give Martin to
about 2000.
You fuck it.
About 2000.
I'm done, y'all.
About 2000.
I'm done.
Because even after the Martin,
I really want to walk out.
Even after Martin,
this nigga said 2000. What the fuck did he have in 99?
Listen, even after Martin went out, I think he did a special right after that. Remember, that's when he went crazy and shit.
And he did the run tell that shit wasn't funny.
To you, it wasn't.
But that shit wasn't.
But see, because you
I'm a Martin fan. I don't think his stand up is that funny like that.
Because you don't want nobody to say Chris Rock don't do good movies.
He's a better comedic type of character.
Chris Rock, he just never. He was his own little lane. Just like when you speak of the when you speak of the goats of music and all this stuff here, the reason we don't speak of Bob Marley, because Bob Marley had his own lane, but Bob Marley was great in his own right though. When people are like, the greatest artist, you never hear nobody bring a Bob Marley name, but he was great in his own right though.
I hear people say that.
I've never heard that. Maybe you have.
But you got to think about what kind of conversation.
But that's what I'm saying. Like Chris Rock was great in his own right, but he's not in that conversation of the GOAT.
Especially in black community, yes, the hell he is.
I understand.
Yes, the hell he is.
I feel you.
Because that's what I'm saying. People at home, you listening, do your research. There's a huge ass gap. I would give Martin to 96. That's pretty much what he kind of ended. Because that's when he had his allegations and stuff.
You going out the TV show?
No, that was pretty much about it. Because you got to think about that. His Bad Boys came out in 96. That's why I just told you in the movies. Bad Boys just came out in 96. It went up to 99. He did Life.
And then what they do? Didn't Bad Boy 2 come out?
Nigga, you just said that shit was whack, and that came out in what year?
I said to me,
he wasn't popping.
I said to me, it was.
He was not popping.
He was still popping. Martin was still on top.
It was not popping
because at that time it wasn't just special. It was movies too.
Chris Rock had that shit.
He never had it, bro. I understand. He never had it, bro. He never had it. It's cool, bro. It's cool. He never had it, bro. He never had it, bro. He hurt y'all. It is cool.
Chris Rock,
and we don't spit down. We don't spit like I'm not. I just say he's not in that conversation. I say he's not in that conversation. He's great in his own right, but he's not in the conversation.
I'm a huge Martin fan, and I'm telling you, like Martin didn't have it that long.
You're a huge Chris Rock fan. That's
I'm a huge Chris Rock, but I love Martin. Right? Martin show Martin's style, his comedian style, but he's not. I think he's not that great. He's not better stand-up comedian. But I would say about 96. That's when it was it. No, he's not, bro.
Chris Rock's not in that conversation, bro.
And
it's cool.
Niggas not putting Martin on Chris Rock.
Give me your top 5 though. Not in any order though. So we're not putting it in any order. Just give me. Of course, Chris Rock. Of course, he's gonna say Chris Rock.
Cat Williams.
He's telling his age, but go ahead.
Who else do I?
You don't put Eddie in that conversation because you said Delirious or Rock. Neither Delirious or Rock was funny.
You know what's crazy, bro? I like Earthquake, bro. That nigga funny as fuck to me.
Okay, so he's over.
Nigga funny.
So he's over Eddie Murphy. Keep going.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy not on my top.
Okay.
10.
Keep going. He's telling his age though. Keep going.
No, because it's not funny to me.
Okay,
who else? I mean, do I want to throw Dave on there? I actually did like Dave. Chappelle. I like that.
Okay, keep going. He's telling his age out. Keep going.
And who else?
Don't let the pressure hit you, bro. It's not in no order, so just tell you who you feel like number 5.
I would say, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I think Steve Harvey kind of funny.
And y'all, I want the word to know. I want the word to know. I want the word to know.
I think Steve Harvey funny,
and I'm not knocking it. I'm gonna tell you where your flaw is. I want the word to know. He did not mention Richard Pryor in his top 5.
Because I feel
we good though.
Richard Pryor is gold, but I feel like
you did.
I really had to go back to him.
I want you to realize that you didn't put him in that top 5.
But I think he is a GOAT though.
No, you didn't put him in
that top 5.
my
top 5 because I feel like I'm more familiar with those artists.
Okay.
I had to go back to listen to Richard. And Richard still some stuff goes over me because I don't understand that era.
You didn't put Martin in that top 5?
Because he's not.
Okay.
And I love Martin.
I want the word to know, like, who he's saying his top 5 is. I want him to say who he said his top 5 is. This nigga said Steve Harvey. Out of all the fucking comedians in the world,
bro.
Steve fucking Harvey. Give me a Steve Harvey special. Give me a Steve Harvey special.
I like them all.
Give me a Steve Harvey special. Give me a Steve Harvey. No, not King of Comedy, because that wasn't his.
His little Christian.
What was the name of the comedy? What was the name of the stand-up? And that was
God ain't through with me and all that stuff.
Even with the Christian thing, that wasn't his stand-up. That was a Christian thing.
For you to still be funny and clean,
it wasn't funny.
Nah, he did the whole setup.
That shit wasn't funny. He was hosting. He was holding that Megan Fest thing. That was the Megan Fest thing. No, I hate God.
This nigga hates God.
No, I hate Steve Harvey comedy. I hate Steve Harvey comedy. I hate Steve Harvey comedy. This nigga's not funny. And I want you
like Bernie Mac straight, bro.
No. You said Bernie Mac wasn't even funny. That shit wasn't even that funny. You said that last week. We can go back and play this. So I understand where you at, bro. Like, you're really crazy. And it's cool.
I like Cedric. I do like Cedric.
Chris Rock's not the GOAT. Chris Rock nowhere in the conversation.
Cedric.
Chris Rock.
I like Cedric, man.
Give me a Cedric special outside of Keys of Comedy. Outside of Keys of Comedy.
No, he had 2 of them. He had the one he just recently did.
Give me a joke.
Cool.
No.
See, I remember all this jokes because I only seen it like one time.
But you put me on the platform. Tell me a Chris Rock joke.
Because I'm a huge Chris Rock fan.
But you put me on the thing. Like, you brought up said
like. But Chris Rock is my dude, so I know Chris Rock.
Yeah.
It's like Eddie Murphy, yo guy. So you know, all the
but I just said I've seen
like you said, Will Harris is your favorite comedian. I don't know shit about him, so you can tell me stuff about him.
Who my favorite?
Like you say, you talk about Robert Harris.
Yeah, he's funny.
You could say, but I can't really.
But if you look at, he never had a special though.
Yeah, he never had. Yeah, he did, but he never got a chance.
No, he did the shows. He never had a special.
Oh. He was close. He was supposed to be there.
But I'm saying, if you look at Bernie Mac, I feel like, dang, Bernie Mac just like he embodied Robin Harris.
Cause honestly, Robert, that's what I heard that thing with Phasing Out Love. He said that's why him and Bernie Mac didn't get along.
They comedy was almost the same.
Yeah, and when I listen to Robert Harris, I kind of.
What he say? He stole the style or something like that.
Yeah, he said.
I didn't know that.
He said when he first came out, he felt like he was just another Robert Harris. So him they get along at all.
I would say their comedy is similar because I remember when I first started hearing Bernie Mac, I was like, damn, this nigga Robin Harris funny. Once again, Robin Harris. I don't put him in. I don't put
Robert Harris was supposed to be before Martin.
I don't put Robert Harris, but he passed away.
You know what I'm saying? His time was short. Martin got his spot because they said Robert Harris was supposed to host Comedy Jam.
Maybe so. I don't know.
And that would have kind of pushed Martin back because it worked for Martin.
Martin got a show before he started doing the thing, so I
thought
know.
it was after he got the thing.
I don't know.
I think it was after because after he did that, that's when everything blew up for him.
Because but like I said, I don't want people to think we're not saying these artists put in the work, because you got to think about it. After In Living Color, I was like, Jamie Foxx, I like that. I remember nigga from In Living Color, but then this nigga, like, he had got the TV show and all this stuff. He had did the album. He had little movies here and there. Though the movies at that time was whack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
his movie was whack at first.
Yeah, because he tried to do the Chris Rock shit. And what I'm saying is, like, he tried to do nigga movies. And like, don't do nigga movies.
What movies did he do?
What is it? Not the shit.
Booty Call was funny.
Booty Call.
That shit was funny.
It really was.
This nigga don't like being black, y'all.
That's nigga funny. No, what I'm saying is like,
this nigga really?
Yeah, what I'm saying. Let me
really?
explain.
What do you find funny, bro? What do you find funny, bro?
I found life funny.
What do you find funny? What kind of black movies do you find funny?
Coming to America was hilarious. I find Coming to America funny.
That's before my time.
Exactly.
What else? What other black movies?
Yeah,
you even like black movies?
Yeah.
What other black movies?
I found Friday funny.
Come on, nigga. Give me some black beside. Hey, that's a universe. Give me some more black movies.
I'm just naming them.
Give me some more.
I'm naming them.
And
you don't like what I'm
What else?
I found House Party funny.
House Party was classic.
I was about to say, let me go to that. House Party is my House Party. I'm gonna tell you my favorite movies. House Party, Beverly Hills are my two favorite comedy movies of all time.
House Party. I never really seen Beverly Hills Cop. But I know House Party.
No, I'm just saying, like, those are my. Then Braveheart is one of my favorite, and that's not a favorite.
See, that's your era though.
That's a white movie. Yeah. So, but I'm just saying though, like when I say nigga movies, it was black exploitation during the 90s. I don't like
was
that
that
shit.
black exploitation? Because if you think about Booty Call, what was the difference between that and Road Trip and American Pie?
There was nothing. I didn't like Road Trip or American Pie.
That's what I'm saying. That was sex comedies. They did it, and it was funny. But when black people do it, it was raunchy and bad.
But to me, it wasn't funny. So I'm saying, like,
that shit wasn't funny. I thought that shit was hilarious.
But I know a joke from there, like from American Pie. My homeboys, I would tell a joke from that stuff, whatever. Back in band camp, so I use that now because I got it from him. And I didn't even know that was in American Pie. I actually sat down and watched it. I didn't like the shit though. Road Trip, I didn't like the shit.
That shit was huge.
But I'm not saying
super bad.
But I'm not saying now. Let me tell you, I got hit the super bad accidentally, and I don't think that was like white funny. It was just like that was stupid funny.
You know what, bro? I feel like I've been programmed sometimes because
a white dude gave. Let me tell you, a white dude. I used to had his job, and a white dude like this when niggas still making DVDs and shit like this. He's like, here, check this movie out. So I didn't know nothing. I don't remember the commercials about it. I didn't know it was in the movie. I knew nothing about that movie. Period. I didn't know as big as it was. I probably the last one to see it or whatever. So he gave me the money, bro. I mean the movie, bro. And I went home and watched it, man. I swear to God, man, I've never laughed so hard by myself watching a movie because I wasn't prepared. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. So you didn't have no idea. So
I had no idea. So when I watched it, I was like, and I went back. I say, bro, that movie was so fun. I'm telling everybody at work about it. Like, yeah, that movie been out. So I was late about it. I was so late about that movie.
That's what I'm saying. Like super bad. I feel like with Pineapple Express and Hangover.
I didn't like that.
I feel like Hangover was whack.
Hangover was alright.
I thought it was both whack.
I think it was different. And then I think like when I said with Hangover because it was just something different. Because
what was different about it?
Because before Hangover, what type of movie you had like that where dudes going to hang out, get drunk, and don't remember shit?
Ain't that like?
No, I'm saying like because you got to think about it now. You got to think. Hollywood started doing movies where it's like, okay, I've seen this before. I've seen that before. Okay, this is the same thing. Or you're making this. So like during that time when Hangover, like Hollywood is a slack right now. Cause they doing the same shit or they remaking shit.
I didn't think Hangover was. I was so disappointed. I was so upset because when Hangover came out, niggas thought that was the funniest shit in the world. Like niggas thought they would bring a comedy, but you gotta think about how they pushed that shit. They pushed that shit like that was the funniest shit in the world.
It had funny scenes in there.
Man, it had funny scenes that were supposed to be funny.
That's all I'm saying about certain shit like. Saturday Night Live. I'm not saying that everything about Saturday Night Live is funny. I'm not saying it's like we're watching it every week or whatever. I'm just saying if you used to sit down and watch a show, one or two of them skits you're gonna laugh at. And all I'm saying, you agree with me when we were talking about Key and Peele, is not one episode you can watch where it wasn't no gay shit in there.
No, that's some gay stuff, especially that Van Davian and Mike shit. This nigga talk about dicks every episode.
Every episode, one of the skits had to be gay.
But it'd be funny how they be saying nigga and they both like mix and with white wives.
Yeah, and
but I think they do it in a they should be funny.
They were meant to be white funny.
But I think they kind of funny though. I think they could appeal to a black audience.
They were appealing to a white audience. They was actually doing like it was.
I feel like they could appeal to a black audience. It's just you can't go in there. It's not gonna be like no damn. I think black people were fun.
Now I think that Dave Chappelle was geared towards a black audience and white people adapted to it.
Yeah, it was.
And I feel like Key and Peele was geared towards a white audience that didn't make it.
What you mean it didn't make it?
Well, I'm not gonna say it didn't make it. That it didn't gravitate black people. It didn't pull black people in. And what I'm saying about that, I've had conversations with people up here, and I'm like, I brought up a skit that they did, and I'm like, man, this shit is hilarious. And I got cussed. I ain't gonna say I got cussed out, but I got chumped off about that shit. And I even played it for some clients. They like, bro, who the fuck about that damn shit? Like,
niggas sometimes want to get them niggas
because that was the answer for Dave Chappelle's show.
That was no damn. Carlos Mencia was the answer for Dave Chappelle's show.
Was it?
Yeah, because it came right after that shit. Like, right after that
Nobody remembers that but you.
I mean, because then people found out he was stealing jokes.
Nobody.
But it was kind of popping for that time because Dave was at the height of his shit. And so he kept the edginess going. You got to think about this. It's still the early 2000s where you can say it's edginess. You know, you can still be
I didn't know he had a show.
He had a show for a minute. For a good minute. It was,
Nobody remembers that show but you.
Some people do. I'm pretty sure if other people was here, they remember that show.
You and Chris Rock fans. I'm just saying. No, I'm not. What I'm saying is, like, I didn't even know he had a special. I remember, like, I know, like Joe Rogan got on stage with him one time and like called him out for stealing jokes.
Yeah, I know that's when he kind of fell off.
Oh,
that's exactly when he started falling off.
Honestly, like, I knew the name, but I don't know nothing he was in.
Marlon Mancia.
That was the name of the TV show.
Mm-hmm. It was just like
no. I'm saying like now how you might know somebody's name, like I don't know why I know them or whatever.
I don't know why I know him. I don't know. He was convenience to me.
You get what I'm trying to say? Like maybe he was in some movies or something.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't know. Like even when you talk about I didn't know. I didn't know he had the special right after that. But you don't hear Dave Chappelle speak on this show. You hear him speak on Key and Peele.
Because I think Dave Chappelle was lame for that. Because you speaking on the show, but it's like, bro,
he said they took my
nigga
shit.
So did Carlos Mencia, so did everybody. And the thing is, if you watch Key and Peele show, it is so different from a Dave Chappelle. Like their shit is way thought out.
No, well,
like Dave Chappelle is nowhere near is I would say there's some of that shit is like pretty thought out. Some of that shit is really good.
Being gay?
No, see, you gotta look at some of their skits. Some of their skits is really thought out. You like, oh, that's funny.
I don't know, but I mean,
that's funny.
That's your opinion. I don't know about that, but I'm saying like. How long did that Carlos show last?
I don't remember.
It couldn't have been too long.
It was for about a good 5 to 7 years. Probably a good 5, 6. Most shows good by a good 5 years.
Do what you do, bro, and pull it up, bro. Do what you're doing. And that show, I can't agree or disagree with you for the simple fact that I've never seen it. I never knew it existed. I know Cedric Entertainer tried to do that, something like that or whatever.
But see, that's crazy because
it got canceled after one season.
Yeah,
I don't even think it made it through a season. That was right after Steve Harvey show.
You gotta think about you on Fox Network, bro. You got to be really kind of like I guess you got to get over on him on that type of funny.
He should have went to like a cable network instead of a local network.
Yeah, that way he could do stuff like work for.
And then like the Carlos show, like I say, I didn't even know bro had a show. You know what I'm saying? But I know of him. Like he had to be in something else. He had to be for me to know his name, or maybe it's just some. I don't know. I know of him.
He had 4 seasons.
4 seasons or 4 years?
2005 to 2008. So yeah.
Yeah. Well.
And it was it came right on like Dave Chappelle shit kind of fell off around like 2005.
When Dave Chappelle went off the air, because remember they did one more season without him. So was it during the same time?
I think so.
Now, if it was at the same time, then I definitely wouldn't know about it. Like that mean that was supposed to be in Dave Chappelle competition. Was his
final episode.
What, Dave Chappelle?
Yeah, and Old Boy had a show in 2005.
So he actually came out during Dave Chappelle show then.
But that was like the end.
But I'm just saying though. So maybe that's why it never did pop off because
it did pop off. It was popping. It made noise for a little bit because you got people that still kind of wanted that Dave Chappelle type. Style.
No. What I'm saying is like basically they did 2 seasons together. Dave Chappelle had 2005, 2006. He came out 2005. And he lasted. So I'm saying like maybe that's why I never did know about it for the simple fact that was you had Dave Chappelle's show. So it was during the same time. So maybe like when Dave Chappelle went off the air, nobody gave it a chance because it wasn't fucking with Dave Chappelle in the first place. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm not saying like he didn't have his moment or nothing like that. Because I said I know his name, so obviously he did something. I'm just saying that I don't know if he was the answer for Dave Chappelle. So when did the Key and Peele show come out?
I definitely don't think he was the answer for Dave Chappelle.
But I'm saying, when you hear Dave Chappelle speak, he speak on Key and Peele. So that means Key and Peele had to be making some type of noise, first of all.
He decided after the
he left the show. He left the show itself.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm saying, like, for Dave Chappelle to speak on Key and Peele, that means that it had to be making some type of noise.
Yeah, but
because if it's not making no noise, you're not gonna speak on it. You get what I'm trying to say though? Like, you're not gonna speak on it.
They only had 5. It seemed like they had way more.
They only had 5 seasons.
2012 to 2015.
Oh, but during that 5-year run, they had to be making some noise.
They made a lot of motherfucking sketches.
Yeah.
There.
So, but my point of speaking on that is the simple fact that I don't feel like during that time when Carlos Mencia, and they had said his name Mencia, when he was doing his show, it made enough noise for Dave Chappelle to acknowledge it. But when Key and Peele came out, it made enough noise, even because he spoke on them after the show was canceled, or after the show was off the air. So it made some noise to the point where he was aware of it. I'm not saying he wasn't aware of the Carlos Mencia show or whatever, but I don't think it was like accepted like him. Maybe because he was a Spanish guy or whatever. I don't know.
What about the Affion Crockett show?
Who?
Do you remember his show?
Who?
Affion Crockett.
Who was that?
This dude.
He had a special?
You know, he had a show.
He had a show?
Yep. In the flow.
Wow. And I think like
2011.
1 year?
Yeah. See, honestly,
I think him. I like him in movies.
Yeah,
and,
I don't think he's
not as a lead actor or nothing like that. Because what's the movie? Soul Brothers.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about? Bernie Mac and Samuel L. Jackson. His character there was super funny. Him and the little scary movie or whatever. When
Bro,
like
you know what's crazy?
like that nigga, like he's even he did
I used to like this show.
what's the little movie they had? It's Gray, 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades of Black. He was in that shit. I never saw the whole movie or whatever.
Yeah,
but I was like, because like they had a dick scene in there. I was like, well, that's it for me. But that was his character. He supposed to have like this super long ass dick or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like she was on the floor or some shit. He was funny before.
I actually used to like her show.
Who was that?
Amy Schumer. I used to like. I don't know.
I know what.
I used to kind of like
Schumer,
her.
I never found her funny.
I don't think she's funny. I used to like her because
like everybody says they say she still jokes.
I bet she does.
Like nobody finds her funny.
Nobody finds her funny, but I just,
wasn't it?
I just want to like.
Ain't that who? But ain't that who? Monique was disputed with or bringing up or whatever.
Which I ain't gonna lie, I don't understand why Amy Schumer is getting that type of money. I don't know people that find her funny, but she's white.
Hey,
but I thought she was kind of. I don't know. I was attracted to her in her show.
Okay,
she's like thick ass white, Becky white ass woman. Thick? She was thick though for me.
But you like white girls, so
I ain't gonna lie. How the camera made her look, they made her look thick, bro. I ain't
you
gonna
like white girls, so I mean,
she was looking very succulent, boy.
You like white girls, so it is what it is. It is what it is.
She was looking very.
But like all the white girls, Amy Schumer.
Her show is the way they look at her show.
I never even heard anybody say they found her attractive. You were
You know what's crazy? She's not really attractive.
But the point is, I don't know what I know her from, but I know her name, so she had to make some type of noise. You get what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
Like, even with some of these artists, like when you speak of music or whatever, if I know your name, I might not know your music, but I mean, you making some type of noise for me, and you know what I'm saying? So you're doing something right. I know of her, but I don't know what I know her from. I know her face. If I see her face right now, like, oh, that's the white girl. It might take me a minute to get her name. Y'all see, I'll be on here like, So, but I'm like, oh yeah, that's Shawty or whatever. That's the white bitch that Monique was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know where I know her from. I think she have like some specials or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
I mean, I don't know. I just know she did a show, and she did like a couple movies.
Yeah. Well, I think we were just rambling today. I think we got stuck.
Well,
on
we had a perfect show in a more perfect. I was trying to see. I'm trying to get him to do this on the show.
No, you don't. Because
I want him to do that type of show.
Speak of stuff, or
because it's deeper
he'll
stuff.
be like, "No, we're not gonna do that."
No, it's just something.
And I always say we can go there. We can pull up the film when I say we can go there, and you be like, "No, I'm good."
I feel like I think it actually would have been better. Because we was in rare form.
That was raw.
When we get
even though all this raw, like none of this stuff is sit up here and thought or planned out and nothing like that. But that right there is like I was throwing jabs. I know I was throwing jabs. I always throw jabs on that conversation there. I've never hesitated not to throw a jab on that conversation or whatever.
So next time we're gonna try to see if we could get those. We're gonna try to be ready. Next time we're gonna record. If we can't get it live, Cause you know
we
sometimes.
recording now, so.
Well, yeah, but he's like when you get it, like if I get in there and then we start.
If we
start
go there,
going,
but you know, so we can't never dictate that's how it's gonna go. Cause like that whole thing, like this whole conversation, even that conversation, it started with Eddie Murphy. You went out to Eddie Murphy, so that's what I was saying. Like I said, how the hell we get talking about this here? And he's like, I don't know. And I was like, well, we here now. Let's keep going then. Well, blah, 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 blah,
yeah,
blah, blah.
but we were flowing though. That's what I'm saying. It was flowing.
We always flow though.
So, but it was just, I don't know. It's like stuff I like. It's like it was deeper.
I think that would have been, that probably been one of the most, no. Well, what about the episode we had when we was talking about the whole HIV thing?
That wasn't deep though.
That
like we was
deep.
talking about God and numbers and stuff like that. And
see, you don't tell them what it's gonna be about. I ain't got time. I'm just saying though. But like now they can sit up and like, well, let me see how I can figure.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
I didn't want to get them an idea what we was talking about.
Well, it's more to it than that.
Yeah,
it was just more
deeper.
That's
the title of the book.
Yeah, we was like it was just flowing.
And just the guys and numbers thing, we did agree on that part. Everything else of that was like, even with the numbers thing, once we do get to that subject, I wasn't disagreeing with him. I was just being objective. That's all.
Yeah.
So I'd agree with him the whole number thing. So when y'all ever hear do that conversation there, and y'all see it's getting heated, not heated like we beefing and nothing like that, but we just standing our ground. If we come to the conversation about numbers, that's just me being objective. Just giving them a heads up because I agree completely with you on that part. Everything else after that is
but even if we were just talking about other stuff, we were just talking about. So, yeah, man. I got work tomorrow, so I'm gonna get that work day off though.
Sorry for the late show, y'all. Once again, I appreciate this man here for like being patient with me. He went out and got something to eat, did his little thing or whatever. I tried to pull it up or whatever. No, you said your house was going down, so
I was high because I was like, well, damn, I don't know. I said, I don't know when we're gonna stop. So I know it's gonna probably be like 8. So I was like, I don't know if I feel like going to the house and cooking.
Right. So I'm just saying the fact that like you being patient with me, like, cause like you really don't have to do. You like, bro, your shit fucked up. Like you got the equipment, but you ain't got the equipment.
It's all about the grind, bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, like I appreciate, like y'all might see us beefing or whatever. Like y'all saw he got.
I don't say beefing.
Y'all saw, what I'm saying. Y'all saw he got in his feelings about Chris Rock. It was evident. It's evident. It's cool.
You got
it in your feelings, bro, and it was cool.
It's like you try to overlook him.
I'm trying to give my thing to the people.
You try to overlook him though. Like you really did. Like I feel like if you go home and ask your wife her this question, I guarantee you she gonna throw Chris Rock in there.
Listen,
how old is she? She's probably your age, right?
Listen, I want you. She your age. I want you.
So I'm saying, so she gonna say.
I want you to go back and Chris look at Rock. The show and just look
Chris Rock is the nigga in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Look at you, bro. Look at you. I just want you to realize you got in your feelings, and it's
no,
cool.
because you try to skip over him.
I
like
never
he didn't.
did.
Like he didn't
I
exist.
I said he had his lane on
his own. No, but you jumped. First of all, you gave Martin all that extra time. And you went
because even after Martin went out the air, he was still doing shit.
He wasn't. What was he doing? What was he doing that was really
when did Big Mama come out?
I would say wouldn't that probably be around 99?
Even when you brought up Thin Line, I think that was during the Martin show or whatever.
That was during Martin.
Yeah.
Probably. And that was towards the end.
And the only reason I really like that movie.
Because of the old chick?
No, because I'm a big Bobby Brown fan. I'm like the biggest Bobby Brown fan in the world.
Damn, I ain't never met a real Bobby Brown. He really do fuck with Bobby Brown.
Yeah, so.
He do fuck with, he get that man his props. This nigga said he don't even fuck with Whitney. And I fuck with Whitney.
That bitch ain't shit.
Nah, stop.
That bitch ain't shit. She fucked up Bobby Brown life.
You would not do that.
She fucked up Bobby Brown life.
Nigga, you would not do that. Not
that
to
bitch
Whitney.
Ain't shit.
Nigga, Bobby Brown ain't shit.
No, Bobby Brown
nigga ain't shit. The nigga ain't really did. The nigga only had a couple of hits. Get the fuck out of here, brother. Let's not get real about Bobby Brown, bro.
You just going off catalog.
No, I'm going off. You don't want to go catalog for catalog.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Whitney Houston catalog crazy.
I know that's what you're speaking on. White people made her. White people made her. It's cool.
But Whitney Houston really. Whitney Houston had best singer, best female singer of all time. Whitney Houston.
White people.
Whitney Houston still the best singer.
Beyonce got that title now. Beyonce got.
And who's her competition? Who was her competition? Beyonce ain't got no competition. She's in the era with
Rihanna.
Rihanna can't even sing.
I'm just saying, but
so
like
that's not a competition.
on competition,
Whitney Houston had comp.
Mariah Carey. That was
Whitney
it.
Houston had
Mariah Carey.
You got nigga early 90s. You got
Mariah Carey.
Nita
She came out in
Baker.
the 80s.
They all that shit. Nigga, she came out in the 80s. That's what I'm saying. She had competition.
Whitney Houston was pop.
But she still was a black singer. She still was a black singer. She still was singing. I Want to Dance with
Somebody was what? Pop.
But she still could sing.
Give me a soul song she had.
Shit,
I'm not. See,
I don't know how
I
every
used to
song.
have a crush on her until I realized what she did to Bobby Brown. So
Bobby Brown did that shit
she
just
fucked
self,
the nigga life up.
That nigga fucked her life up.
Let me finish.
Bro, she should have never got to stay with
Whitney
Tupac.
Houston was built, and then she's very talented. I'm not.
Nigga, she's the greatest singer.
You think when I speak on these people, I'm not acknowledging their talent. When it comes to vocals,
she did pop music.
When it comes to vocals, I still don't think nobody fucking Whitney Houston.
Exactly.
But I'm saying she was built up.
Yeah, Clyde
by
Davis.
white
Yeah,
people.
Nigga, cause you saw the shit she was doing.
They built her up.
She was a thug. She was a hood nigga, really.
She wasn't shit.
Nah, she was like a hood girl that he cleaned up.
I was so happy that when Bobby Brown did this special and showed that it wasn't him, it was this goofy bitch.
Because the bitch had so much talent, so much pressure on her for being so talented, because she always had to carry Bobby Brown.
No, Bobby Brown was already himself before. He already, no,
when he used to stay herself longer.
When he started fucking with Bobby,
when he started fucking with
let me finish. When he started fucking with Whitney Houston, that's when he stopped doing music. They did that one album together, some shit like that or whatever, that one song or whatever. But like before he met Whitney Houston, Bobby Brown was on top.
Man, Whitney Houston,
when they met each other, speaking on just R&B, because we know Michael Jackson was the king of pop. I feel like it went Michael Jackson, Prince, depends on who you ask or whatever. And then when it came to black artists, Bobby Brown was on top. Nobody was fucking with Bobby Brown.
See, I'm not a big R&B dude like that, so
but you bring up Whitney Houston. You bring up this
because Whitney Houston is a great singer.
That junkie bitch.
See, that's why you talking about
that junkie bitch. Fuck that bitch. She ruined Bobby Brown.
But she dead, bro.
She ruined.
She dead.
I don't give a fuck her and her dead daughter.
Damn, bro.
Fuck her and her dead daughter.
That's shit I be talking about.
Fuck her. Whitney went shit.
Why you doing
that bitch was a junkie bitch. That bitch was a junkie bitch.
She dead,
Bobby
bro.
Brown. Look.
She dead.
Bobby Brown was clean when she died. This bitch still doing drugs.
Oh, that's crazy. See, I
this
can't.
bitch still doing drugs. He was clean. He was clean. This bitch still doing drugs. You don't like that shit?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Don't at all.
Fuck Whitney Houston, man.
See, why you gotta do all that,
Fuck
man?
her.
Why you gotta
because
do all that?
she ruined my guy.
No, she did.
She ruined my guy.
No, she did.
She put that nigga in a whole nother category
Nah,
of
man,
buying
shout out
drugs.
to Whitney Houston. I love you.
She put that nigga in a whole nother category. He was like, man, I just like doing drugs on the weekend and before shows. She's like, no, we gotta do this shit every day, nigga. And she eating pussy.
I mean, fucking.
Yeah, exactly. That bitch was, and she not no sexy broad. This bitch got a bitch dressed like me and you. This bitch had a stud.
See, I never seen. I didn't get to see the Bobby Brown special.
No, the bitch spoke out.
Oh, see, I don't know.
Man, Whitney Houston ain't shit.
Man, I don't be caring to hear all that shit.
She's just talented. She's talented.
I don't care about all that shit.
She's a talented junkie bitch.
See,
that white people built her to like to make her feel like to make her. They built her to feel like she was untouchable, and then when when the chinks in her armor showed, she disappeared for a while, and then she came back and something like, "Oh, Whitney Houston back." Now this bitch still doing drugs. Got y'all ass. Ha ha ha.
Man, this nigga crazy.
But once again, though, during the early '90s when nobody fucking with Bobby Brown.
I mean, I don't know.
Nobody.
I wasn't in the R&B. I don't remember.
Bobby Brown. Look, nobody at New Edition went platinum but Bobby Brown.
I believe I heard he was
was the motherfucking man.
I heard that. So
and then he met this junkie bitch.
Bye, y'all.
He met this junkie bitch, and it was over from there on out. Niggas, I'm telling you, like, if you like to get high here and there, don't get no junkie bitch because she gonna ruin your life.
All right, we go because this nigga tripping.
No, these are
facts. He disrespected Whitney Houston.
No, I'm telling facts.
Ain't nobody say nothing about Bobby Brown. This nigga did. Then she did. That's the
fuck that bitch. She did because she's a junkie bitch. When you're a junkie, sometimes you might die. Junkie sometimes die.
I can't go sign that shit, bro.
Junkie sometimes die.
I can't go sign that shit.
Yeah. Bobby Brown was hanging out with Mike Tyson.
Hey, we finna ride out, bro.
Yeah, we out, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me start.
I can't go sign that shit he be talking, man.